Good morning! It's Sunday, March 16, and this is day 44 of my epic bicycle ride all the way from Pattaya in Thailand to Hanoi in the north of Vietnam, of course. So good morning, Vietnam! And talking of good morning, Vietnam, if you look at the beach here, this is otherwise known as THANH KHE Beach. M-Y-K-H-E. If you look that up on Google or YouTube, that is also known as China Beach. So this is the beach that was made famous by the Americans in the Vietnam War, because this is one of their main, I don't know what you call it in military terminology, but one of their main stations, one of their main bases was China Beach. So here we are, it's 8 o'clock Sunday morning. This is day 44 and we're trekking along. And the great news, no sign of that pesky rain yet. So I just checked my weather app this morning and it's 90% chance of rain at this time now. And all day long it's 90, 90, 90, 90. Having said that, I can feel it spitting now. So I think the rain is coming. There's certainly no blue skies at the moment, very cloudy and overcast, but at least it's dry-ish. Like I say, it's starting to spot with rain. If you look behind me, you'll see the sign that says Da Nang Beach.
Da Nang Beach.
And they are Da Nang Beach. So I'm gonna say bye-bye Da Nang Beach, bye-bye Da Nang City, because I'm heading that way, which is north for Hanoi. But in the meantime, let's just say goodbye to the beach. It isn't raining yet, which is great news, and the beach still looks spectacular. If you ask me honestly, what are my 3 favorite cities in Vietnam so far, in order, I'm gonna say now, thinking about it more, my favorite is Nha Trang, followed by Vung Tau, followed by Da Nang. All of them are fantastic cities. All of them have their pluses and minuses, but all in all, 3 wonderful, wonderful cities indeed. Here is another side of Da Nang. We call this the riverside. For obvious reasons, it's on the side of the river. Well, isn't this lovely indeed, this parkland they've built here? Gorgeous flowers. To my daughter Princess and anyone else out there that loves flowers, wow. Beautiful indeed. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So I find all these Vietnamese cities, Nha Trang, Vung Tau, Da Nang, they certainly keep them clean. Very beautiful parklands in all of them, beautiful beaches and beautiful riversides as well. Glorious, really, really nice, lovely. As you can see, there's a beach behind me, and for those wondering where I am, this is the second beach of Da Nang. China Beach, which is the main Da Nang beach, is 8 kilometers that way by road, and this is Da Nang's second beach. China Beach faces the east. This beach faces the north, and today, that's the north, the wind is coming full on from the north, so I'm going to have lots of wind in my face today. The high forecast for winds today is about 30 kilometers an hour, together with the rains. Good news is, no sign of the rains. Yes, we had a tiny bit of spitting, but not much at all. Now, I don't know if you can see the size of those hills or mountains in the distance. That's my route today, going along the side of this beach, all the way over there, and then through the mountains according to Google Maps. So going to be a very interesting day. I have no idea where I'm going to stay tonight. One thing at a time. Let's hope it doesn't rain, and let's hope the roads are not too busy. So here's a final look at Da Nang's second beach. The flags are beautiful. They're certainly fluttering though. coming from the north. We've got some girls having an activity on the beach down there. A couple of boys with them as well. Lucky lads. All right, the name of this beach, for those interested, is THANH KHE. Hello. See, the girls want to wave. Hello. You're on YouTube. Hello. Aren't they fantastic, eh?
Hello.
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 All right, the beach's name is THANH KHE, not Mikey. Mikey is China Beach. There you go. Say hello.
Hello.
If you watched yesterday's video, you'll know that in the city center, which is the tourist belt, I paid 20,000 dong for a freshly squeezed sugarcane juice. Well, here I just paid 10,000, so half price. So that's the difference. When you're in the main city, you pay double the price. When you're out of the city, you pay this fantastic price of 10,000 dong, which is only 40 cents American. Fantastic indeed. And still fantastic, no rain. How brilliant is this? I'm still on this northern beach of Da Nang. This end is actually very nice. Beautiful white sand. It's more than 10 kilometers long. If you look way over there, that's where it starts. And then it finishes over there. So that's still another 2 or 3 kilometers from here. So another amazing beach. The wind is now dropped to not quite zero, but almost zero. You can see the waves there. I think because of these tall mountains over here, they're just blocking the wind, which is excellent for me on the bicycle. And still no sign of that rain, which was 90% chance every hour of today, starting at midnight last night. So my lucky day, I guess. No rain is a great day. So we're now riding on the footpath, bicycle path that rides alongside the beach. Oh, what a beach this is. I reckon it's a good 10 or 12 kilometers long. Aha, we may just be coming to the end up here. So let's see. Dead end. Hello. 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 There you are. Hello. Yes, got ourselves a dead end here. All right. Do I push my bicycle through the forest or do I go back? If you look at the sky, it's spitting slightly. But that's not my problem right now. The problem is I've come to a freeway. Bicycles not allowed. So I may have to go back 6 or 7 kilometers, or I believe the other side over there is a road through the mountains. Now I was trying to avoid that because my mate Bitterballs, he told me in a 10-kilometer spell, you climb up 650 meters. So that's a 6% or a 6.5% incline for a whole 10 kilometers. I don't know if I can do that. For sure it's raining up there in the mountains, they're in the clouds. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. So I'll just follow the road for the moment without going on the freeway, and we'll just see what happens. You can see the signpost there where I was a few minutes ago. Well, I've studied Google Maps. I cannot go on the freeway. Over there is a industrial park. That's a dead end eventually. So I have to go back this way, 7.5 kilometers. So back to where I was an hour ago. So no problem. I'll go there, evaluate the weather, and then it's 20 kilometers through those massive mountains. And apparently this is a world famous pass you go through, up through the mountains. It's 10 kilometers up and then to an elevation of 650 meters, and then it's 10 kilometers down. So what goes up must go down. So it all depends on the weather. Let me go do this 7.5 kilometers first, which is relatively flat, and then let's check out the weather, because at the moment the weather is not too bad, and if anything, the clouds are lifting. So that's a positive. Alrighty, I'm down from where I was. I've done the 7.5 kilometers. But I've made a strategic decision. I'm not going through the mountain today. 10 kilometers of uphill. I have no idea what that's like, but this is supposed to be a mega worldwide famous pass through the mountains, and it's up, up, up for 10 kilometers, and then down, down, down for 10 kilometers. So if you look over there on the left-hand side, don't know if you can read that, but it does say hotel. I checked online just now, and there is within my budget, so I'm going to stay there. And then tomorrow, I have 20 kilometers through the mountains, and then another 20 kilometers to another budget hotel. So 40 kilometers I've done already today. That'll be 40 tomorrow. So that's the hotel just there. You can see that. So I'm just looking for something to lunch, and here we go. Pho noodles. How about that? Pho pha. All right, looks good. So I'll turn around, come back, have some noodles there. I mentioned earlier that the winds are supposed to get really strong this afternoon. Well, they are. It's almost blowing my head off. So good decision to stay at the hotel for tonight. In case you're wondering what I'm having for lunch, I'm not having the pho noodles today. I've opted for more traditional food. So I've got rice with fried eggs, vegetables. It looks like something chicken there. And this looks like seaweed soup. Much more traditional and much more like Thai food and Filipino food with the rice there. I have so many sandwiches in this country. It's good to have a change for a while. Here you go, look at the leaves blowing down the road. Yeah, the wind is really getting up fast. And, oh hey, see the dust storms? Wow. And that's the direction I want to be going. That way there. So, no way. I made the right decision. Bloody hell. I've had my lunch. And behind me is dust storms. I don't know if you can see the wind blowing everything up. Oh, I think I made the right decision again. Let me get back to the hotel, have a rest, and I'll start 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Nice and fresh, and do that mountain pass. Okay, it's been a good day so far. I don't know if you can see that dust in the background there. All right, it's been a fantastic day, and I'm gonna leave you with miles of smiles.